October Red Boxing here.
I don't know about my face colour like that. It looks a bit. I look a bit.
Do you want
vibrant.
to? Shall I put the light on?
Yeah. Oh no, don't know. Actually, I don't know about the light. Oh, go on
Is
then.
that blinding?
It's fine. Go on.
No, sometimes people moan about the
I
light.
made sure I was going to speak to you first as well.
Really?
100%.
Well,
I promised, didn't I? Told you.
you did actually. We have been speaking. I've been in your DMs,
Yeah.
slating you from
Yeah.
like every time I turn on.
Slagging me off.
Well, it's because every time I turn on YouTube, there he is.
No, I get asked on a Sunday, and it's called Sam's Sermon, Sunday Sermon.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, does he actually exist anymore? I do. Like, I do exist. Thought I'd come down today, but all good.
Talk to us about coming down today, Sam. What brings you here? Because I know you've been a bit secretive. You've been in the shadows, tweeting that you've retired.
I haven't really. No, listen, I'm happy to say I'm managing Jack Cattrall now, and we've agreed a multi-fight deal with Matchroom. So really good for Jack. Activity is key, and I'm privileged to be looking after him.
How did it come about? And one of the things that you've mentioned there, activity, and it's a word that is so used often in boxing, but very rarely do we see it.
Jack's career has been like it's been bad. What's like his inactivity is not good. The key decision to this move was activity. He's going to fight in the end of May, September, and then either Christmas time or early Feb. So 3 fights in 9 months, guaranteed.
We've got the plan set out. Why did it come to you, and how did it come about with you? I know you've got management experience, but why you?
I've known Jack a long time. Had a little chat, and listen, I'm very, very grateful to him as well, and like I'll do a good job as I always do.
Joe Joyce.
Yeah, I believe I did a great job with Joe Joyce. Still very, very good friends with Joe Naz. Says a lot, doesn't it? 'Cause he might think I'm. Usually, them kind of the splits are like, people. Yeah, listen, I'm happy to be back. Very, very grateful.
What is it about Jack that makes you think, you know what, he's a good fighter, I need him? I know there's that controversial...
Uncrowned, undisputed champion, but you don't moan about it. You get on with it, get active, get yourself into position to fight for a world title, and he's with a great promotional team to do that.
How was it to secure that deal? Because obviously...
24 hours, easy.
Okay.
24 hours, easy.
Wow.
Easy, very, very, very easy deal to do.
So why didn't it actually push through with Boxer? What was it that it just couldn't work?
Listen, at the end of the day, Jack signed with Boxer to fight Josh Taylor. The fight didn't come into fruition. Josh Taylor decided to fight Teofimo Lopez. Not here to discredit Ben. Ben did a great job. He did a good interview yesterday and said, listen, him and Jack are friends. Fair play to Ben. Nothing bad to say on that thing. We just move on. You move on. Boxing's a short career.
Eddie Hearn, then what do you believe? I know you said 3 fights in 9 months. What can Eddie Hearn deliver for your fighter?
Activity, and deliver him a world title shot.
Is he capable of getting that world title shot? How is it going to be to pull Josh Taylor back into this mix again?
We're not. But listen, Josh Taylor's fighting Teofimo Lopez. I wish him all the best. I've got no problems with Josh Taylor. Wish him all the best. He's in a great fight with Teofimo Lopez. That fight is always going to be there because it's not Jack that wakes up every night and thinks, I won that. Like, people question Josh. Do you know what I mean? It's not him. People think he's the uncrowned champion. So that fight's always going to be there.
And some names on the list then who...
All of them.
Tell me.
All of them. Ramirez, Teofimo Lopez, Josh Taylor. Reel them off. Reel them off one by one. He'll fight all of them.
And all right then, fair enough. You've got a clear strategy out there. I know you. Okay.
Regis Prograde. All of them.
Is that going to be next? Because we did hear some kind of rumbling.
Yeah. Listen, that fight was in talks. Never managed to go through. But listen, Jack's going to fight end of May, and then big one in September.
Big one in September, Jack. Big one in September. I've tried to get Jack on the channel about 500 times and he keeps running off.
No, we'll get him on today.
Who else are you going to be managing? Because obviously it's not just going to be the one. I want. Can you leak anything out?
There's a couple, and you'll be the first to hear about it. How about that?
You heard it a bit first. I'm going to hunt you, as I do, on Instagram and stop having these health scares and giving you people...
No, the health scare wasn't there. It's been there a year, but like now I'm back. I've lost a stone, like 3.5 weeks. So I'm training, so I'm doing well. Doing well. I'm not as fat. I'm like semi-fat at the moment.
We love it. The one and only Sam Jones on October Red, as he has just announced he's a manager of Jack Cattrall, who's just signed a multi-fight deal with Matchroom. Exciting times ahead.
Very much so. Very much. I can't wait. Really, really looking forward to it.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.